Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. Um, let's talk about how the Houston Rockets had a good game against the Orlando Magic. They beat them 113 to 108. The Rockets did win the season series because they only played the Magic twice a season. This was the second time they played against each other. Both games was close, but the Rockets was able to beat them both times. No Franz in this one. The Magic go to 31 and 27 record wise, and they're 18 and 11 at home. They was at home in this game, and the Rockets go to 27 and 21 and 17 and 14 on the road. I mean, a 113 to 108 victory is still good considering that the Magic was up 29 to 22 going into the second quarter, and they also won the second quarter 24 to 21, so they was up by double figures. The Rockets came back with a 38 to 27 third quarter, and they was able to end it with some free throws by Kevin Durant. 32 to 28 in the fourth quarter to be able to win the game by a small amount. Well, Kevin Wayne Durant played the most minutes on the team, which was 40. He finished with 40 points. He went 14 to 28 from the field. A lot of pull up mid ranges, a lot of free throws in this for him, but he still had a healthy diet of shot selection. But the problem was he went 2 of 10 from three. The game would have been a lot more out of reach if he went a little bit better from three, but it didn't matter much. His teammates had his back. 8 rebounds, that was the most on the team, tied with Tari Eason. He also had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 person foul in the plus 10 and plus minus. We know that Kevin Durant is one of the hardest players to guard, one of the toughest players to stop. He's always forcing you to do stuff you really don't want to do, or you got to settle because he can make any type of shot that he wants most of the time, and he proved that again tonight. Jabari Smith Jr., he was knocking down the mid-range mostly in this one because they kept running them off the three-point line, or it was just a better shot for him to take. He made his only three, though, and went 6 or 7 from the field for 13 points in 29 minutes. 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Tari Eason, 33 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 5 from the field. He went 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He ended up getting also 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. It's good to see his two-way play work out, but you still want to see him make more shots than just one in the future, obviously. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. Alperen Sengun, 31 minutes, 16 points, 8 of 15 from the field. He ended up missing his only three, and he also missed both of his free throws. But he was finishing real well in the paint in this one, and that's all that really mattered because that was most of his shots, basically all of them besides that three. 6 rebounds. He also had 5 assists, 3 turnovers, and a block. He had 4 personal fouls, 2 offensive rebounds, and was a plus 6 and plus minus. Amen Thompson, 28 minutes, 9 points, all near the basket. He went 3 of 5 from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He helped out by getting 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound. But he also did have 3 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. It was a -15 and plus minus. Still a good game for him because of all the things he was able to do for the team. That's what made him a really good player. And for the bench, Reed Shepherd had some daggers in this one. 31 minutes, 20 points. He went 7 of 11 from the field, 5 of 7 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He can score and he can defend a little bit. So he had 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. He had 2 steals, 2 blocks. You know, he's been doing that basically throughout the entire season. You just want to see him more efficient. And he was that in this game, and it helped him, be able to finish off the Magic tonight. He also had 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and was a plus 10 and plus minus. Josh Okogie knocked down a nice three when it mattered, but he shot the ball decent. 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 7 from the field. He had 6 points in 21 minutes. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, no personal fouls, 2 offensive rebounds, and was a plus 15 and plus minus. Clint Capella, he ended up playing 17 minutes and had 4 points. He actually made his only shot and then went 2 of 2 from the free throw line to get it. He had the most rebounds off the bench with 6. He also had 3 assists, 1 turnover, and 4 blocks. The 4 blocks ended up being the most on the team. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and it was a 0 and plus minus. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 points for him. He went 1 of 3 from the field, which was all 3-pointers, in 12 minutes. He also had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and no turnovers and 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 13 and plus minus. Then you look at the Orlando Magic. Paulo Benquetto, 37 minutes for them, the most minutes on the team. He had 19 points. He didn't shoot the ball efficient. In this one, he went 6 of 16 from the field. The jump shot really wasn't working for him in this one. And he also went 0 of 2 from 3. And then he went 7 of 10 from the free throw line, which is all right. But clearly in the closing game, you got to make majority of them, if not all of them. And, he also had 9 assists, which was good. He's getting better at scoring and passing. You just got to make more shots and still make the assists, because you just have to be as great as you can be. And they need him to be a little greater tonight. 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Tristan da Silva, it looked like he shot the ball well if you watch the highlights, but he only went 2 of 8 from the field, because he went 2 of 5 from 3 is why it looked good, but it wasn't. He did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line and had played 35 minutes. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus how he finished his night, which was decent when you look at the other stats. Wendell Carter Jr. hit a nice 3 when it mattered, but that was his only one. He ended up going 6 of 8 from the field, which helped because he scored a lot of his shots, but he did go 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He had to clean that up a little bit, but he did have 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 4 and plus minus. And then Desmond Bane played 38 minutes. That was the most on the team. And then he ended up playing that and had 30 points. He was just making every jump shot, it seemed like. In this one, if you gave him any type of room, any type of space, any type of good look, it seemed like he was just out there draining them. But he did go 6 of 10 from 3, 12 of 19 from the field because he was attacking the basket. He's a tough cover in the league, and he's really been showing that he does fit what the Magic are trying to do. They just have to be a little bit more healthier. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 9 and plus minus. Anthony Black, 23 minutes, 8 points. He went 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, missed his only free throw. Missed too many shots in this one. They needed a lot of them to go down. Even half of them would have been good in this particular game because it was so close, but he just couldn't come through for him offensively in this one. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, which was his only one. 2 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Mortiz Wagner, 15 minutes, 6 points, 3 or 4 from the field. He missed his only 3. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and 2 steals. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus. He can do a lot of things for you. He's a big physical guy, but it's also good that he can stretch the floor, even though he didn't make a 3 in this one. Jonathan Isaac got a nice steal and then finished with 2, but he didn't make a shot. He went scoreless in this one. 0-2 from the field, missed his only 3 in 16 minutes. He did have 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Javon Carter, 22 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3. He can really shoot that basketball, and it worked out for him in this one. He did have 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers, a steal and a block. 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and was a plus 3 and plus minus. And then Jalen Suggs, he ended up scoring 3 points in 13 minutes. Went 1 of 6 from the field, missed his only 3, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and that's how he ended up getting it. He needed to shoot the ball way better than he did in this one, and a lot of his looks were normal looks. He just couldn't drop them down. And this one, 1 rebound, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 11 and plus minus. And then Jett Howard, 14 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field. He missed his only 3. He did end up getting 6 rebounds. He also had 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and was a minus 9 and plus minus. And then you look at the Orlando Magic. They shot 45% from the field. The Rockets shot 52%. The Magic shot 41% from 3. The Rockets shot 38%. 37 attempts for the Magic, only 29 from 3. The Rockets took. Free throws was about the same, 21 for the Magic, 20 for the Rockets. But the Magic couldn't make there. They shot 62%. The Rockets shot 80. 40 rebounds for the Magic, 41 for the Rockets, 25 assists for the Magic, 24 for the Rockets, 11 turnovers for the Magic, 13 for the Rockets, 11 steals for the Magic, 7 for the Rockets, and then 4 blocks for the Magic, 9 for the Rockets, 15 offensive rebounds for the Magic, 10 for the Rockets, but the Rockets had 31 defensive rebounds, while the Magic had 25, 16 personal fouls for the Magic, 17 for the Rockets. Close game when you look at the stats, but somebody had to win it, somebody had to lose it, and the Rockets were able to make more plays and more shots when it mattered the most down the stretch, and the Magic just couldn't get the ball to go in when it mattered, even if they had decent looks, and that was the reason why they couldn't win it. And the Rockets do have a lot of playmakers and shot makers, so they can put the ball in multiple guys' hands and still get good looks. It's just, can they make theirs? And tonight they did, and the Magic didn't, and that's how it can go sometimes. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.